Hello, Rec27, and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 as we continue our playthrough as the Confederate States of America. And we have that familiar feeling of being at war with the British. Apparently, our mutual dislike broiled over after only a few years of peace, and we find ourselves clashing arms once again. We had a few scrappy battles in the last episode, which were. Eventually we sunk a battleship, which is a definite victory, a few thousand VPs, but all in all, they were not what we'd call decisive. We do have a significant advantage in this war, in that it is being fought essentially on our home turf. The only real contentious sea zone is the North American East Coast, where we have some home bases, although the British do have quite a presence there as well. But they are not committing their entire fleet to only sending portions, so we should be able to essentially outship them in the areas where combat is happening. Also, as we move into this, we are heading towards building our first standalone carrier. We've got a few heavy cruisers, 3 Tuscaloosas, which are waiting to come off the production line, so to speak, and then once they have been commissioned, we will free up some funds with which we'll look to build our CV, which we'll get to later on in the episode. And as we head back over to the live Twitch audio, we're going to kick things off by looking at the British fleet composition in our various sea zones and setting how to best divide our forces to meet that threat. They've got the battleship here, they've got a couple of CVLs, they have presumably nothing. Oh, they've got BC here. Okay. I would like to bulk out my fleet a little bit. They have nothing over here, but then that's our old stuff, so I'm not so worried about that. Where are my new CAs? 3 months still. So what are we thinking? I'm potentially going to thinking about moving a BC and a CVL north, just while ours are getting repaired. Because down here we'll have our own support as well if we end up in one battleship, one battle cruiser, plus some lights and a CVL. I'd take that fight. So let's do that. We'll take Chancellorsville herself. And we'll take the De Soto. I do get a CV stream call the class Cuba. I think we will get to that, I'm sure. Once our heavy cruisers come off the line, it's going to be 6 million a month, which should go towards building something. Right. Let's move you guys north. Let's go. Battleship engagement in our part of the coast. And we've got 2 of ours and a BC. I accept. So we have a base where? Norfolk. Yes, we have an air base? Yeah. Yeah. Naval Air Station Norfolk. We don't have anything here. That's fine. We've got our 2 CVLs. So let us Chancellorsville, and we've got the Judah Benjamin. Okay, no problem. What's our scouting look like? That, well, we can't go that far. We don't have the range. Unfortunately, we do need better range in our scouts. I'm not going to lie. Let's bring the left round to that, and the right. Something like that seems fine. Just a medium cap. I'll change it if we definitely see the CVL. I don't. And then let's go in here. Grab all our lovely torpedo bombers. Ready them up. Cruise on until we get control. It is 25 minutes till dawn. I like these kind of nice long day engagements. Slightly terrifying. Okay, can we come to it? Let's go this way. Ooh, or what are you, my friend? Bold. Okay. We'll wait till the light comes before we launch our planes. Although it's going to take me a wee bit of time to get there. Is that just mental to launch some blinds? No! Well, I mean, yes, but let's do it anyway. We'll do it in two ways. We'll grab you two. How long till? 5 minutes. Yeah, that's going to be fine. I don't know why it's showing as dark. Unless it's going to be... It might be... yeah, but pre-dawn. Now let's do it. Oh, you're not saying light. Interesting. Right. I'm going to go here. Launch strike. That's fine. Here comes a bit of light. I'm going to guess this is absolutely their main battle line. So I'm going to immediately grab the next guys. We're going to set the target. Like, alright, and they're going to maybe turn over this way. Launch. Although it's so close, hopefully they'll just see them anyway. Right, there's definitely one battleship. Maybe 3 destroyers. So it depends how far we chase them, the time it takes planes to get there. You can absolutely go a little bit faster. I think that's not quite right. That one's not far off, actually. Okay. Recon is out. Irresistible. Oh, absolutely rakes my Chancellorsville. Not ideal. She's a battle cruiser, so she doesn't have the same level of armor. Okay, we did hit her though. I really just kind of want to keep them interested for our strike aircraft. Where are you going? I really liked it so far over. That's maybe not the best. Has a lot of torpedoes you guys have just loosed. Is that at the destroyer? Seems to be. There's one group, which is fine. It's in one left, but the other one's just sent straight up, and I don't know where they are. Unless they're still getting ready. No, that's not the one. It's the one. Not land-based. Yeah, you just getting ready to fly. Okay. Are you at least weighing in, Judah? Just about. Oh. Not 16, please. Okay, let's get you... See if she'll come for a chase. Oh, hello. Heavy cruiser, heavy cruiser. CVL? That would be interesting. Okay, now this is a bit of a decision then. Hey Remy, how's it going? What technology level, what kind of things you have under your control in this game? So we're currently in 1928. So kind of just pre-World War II technology type levels where the aviation is just kind of starting off. And in this game you have research and design of and building of your ships. Which seasons you put them in and how you get to fight them in the individual battles. The main part, I suppose, is designing the ships themselves. It's a bit like Ultimate Dreadnought. Ultimate Dreadnought has taken a lot of inspiration from this, so if you know that game, it'll be a fairly similar feel. I'm going to head over this way. If it's just heavy cruisers, I'm not that bothered. Love confirmation that somewhere in here is a CVL and I'll go chasing after it. Oh, hi, you guys came back. Oh no, you're those ones. I do not know where my strike craft are going. They're all over the shop at the minute. Let's get away from these destroyers. Oh, he looks like he might have finally spotted something. He has done. It just looks like a heavy cruiser. Right, so I've mismanaged that first strike, is generally what the feeling I've got. It's somewhat unfortunate. Cruiser subs. We did do a whole bunch of subs. We've got about 36 or so at the minute. There's not... You only kind of... You don't get to design the subs themselves individually. You just can upgrade in tech. And to be honest, from about the 30s onward, they actually start losing effectiveness. As ASW increases, your losses can be quite heavy. No, so you don't get to design them. Which is a bit unfortunate. I don't want to see ones, please. But it is a pretty phenomenal game, to be honest, even with its slight issues. All games have those. You can only do so much. And there is this is Real Waves 2, and Real Waves 3 is coming in October. Right, let's pull you out. There's a lot of angry ships coming in your direction. Here's the flyboys doing. Anyone landed yet? It's 7. Presumably have landed. Okay. Let's get these guys ready for a strike. Ready, just have up, please. We shall try that again. Oh, there is a CVL somewhere around here. Okay. In which case, let's put our cap onto max, please. Cap fighting their two bombers. Ah, one got through. Now that's the difference between their striking arrows. Now she has got pretty good torpedo protection because we knew we were getting to that era, so although she's taking a bunch of flotation damage, there's no actual flooding. But I'm not really going to want to risk her too much. Might slow you down and limp you home. Reports that's probably the potentially the CVL hiding away back here. Right, we've got 7 ready. So the question is, do we go after the heavy cruisers, or do we go after the potentially the battleship? Because I don't really know where he's gone to. You get sick ass things for ships in Real Wave 3. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out. Have I heard about Terra Invicta? Yes. I only because I've been watching Tortuga's playthrough. Looks very interesting. No, he's very early on so far, so I'm interested to see where it goes. Yeah, that's the wrong button. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. Hit a target. Otherwise, I don't know where he's gone. As much as I would like to have a go at him. Instead, I think we're going to send you up that direction. This might end up being a minor British victory, chalked up to my incompetence with air arm. You guys, how can you not see these ships? Make a path for home, Chancellorsville. Hang about here slightly. You come down and collect the CVLs. We shall also head back, I think. Oh. Something's trying to come say hello. Getting torpedoed for its trouble, and we hit them. Alright, well, let's go find out what we hit. Probably just the heavy cruiser, which could probably take a 1 torpedo. Now he's running away. Okay, that's fair. We shall throw some more torpedo bombers at them, but I think this is going to be a bit of a non-event. 1 torpedo apiece. Where was that? Here. Aha! So from Norfolk, seems to be attacking, which I think this is where their CVL force is. Oh yeah, it's for light cruiser. Oh, right, we hit heavy cruiser, nice. So, what is the range? We've got 140? No, 78 with the heavy. Eesh. Get all you guys to ready up. Okay. Okay, you're all getting ready, that's fine. How far is over here? So we can make it. Go for it. We're going to send all our ships, all our planes over there when they're ready, and we'll see what we can hit, if anything. Lonely battleship is less dangerous than the escorts. This is true, I just don't know where that battleship went to. How much impact does communication tech? It depends how you play it. So there's 3 modes you can do. You can do Captain's mode, where you can individually control any ship at any given time. I am doing Rear Admirals, where you can control any ship within visible range of your flagship. Or you can go completely into, which I think is Admirals mode, where everything is done via AI. And so, you know, communication tech does impact how the AI ships perform and how they listen to your commands and things. It's not hugely relevant, you see little bits now and again, but occasionally it just means ships kind of go off in the wrong direction for a while. Oh. Go all the way up here. Maximum range, go for it. See what happens. Interested to see if they find anything. Oh, they have done. Okay. They hit anything? Taking out a cap. No, that was unfortunately ineffective. Okay, got another wave going in. Hey, we hit something with a torpedo. Nice. Ooh, and we hit another thing with a torpedo. Whether we sink anything or not is a different question. Now their torpedo bombers are coming in for a strike. After, oh, the Judah Benjamin of all things. Ooh, that's a lot of torpedoes. There's one. Oof. Oof. Okay. Let's go home, shall we? Alright. This ship is very old, it doesn't have great torpedo detection. I don't really want to be here long enough to. Is it possible to later use guns with longer range when ships see? Absolutely. You get radar tech for shooting outside your visual range, which is, but especially early on, it's unbelievably fun when you're, especially at night battles, when you have radar tech and your opponent does not. Very, very unfair, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, we had another torpedo in them. It's all well and good, but I think it's time to run away. Been a bit of a middling affair. We might have sunk something, you know, that's a lot of torpedoes we've hit into something. And if it's a CVL, can't take that much damage. I don't have any ships to risk sailing off into the sunset. See what it is. My current fleet doctrine. Bit of a mix mash, to be honest. We are slowly transitioning away from heavy surface ships to dominated by air and battle cruisers. We have quite a small fleet. The one definite failing this game has, which Rule of Waves 3 is going to address, is the ability to design task forces. Which it doesn't do. Currently, it generates those automatically when you get a fight. But the next game is going to have that ability, which means you can have a lot more sensible designs and roles for your ship. Right now, it's 100% quality is better than quantity, because you might have 20 times the heavy cruisers of your opponent, but the battle generator might still generate a one-on-one, where it's often better to have higher quality than quantity ships. Okay, how did that end up? Well, we won, apparently. Heavy damage on the Judah, some damage on our Chancellorsville, light damage on Invincible. Let's see how badly hit they were, and we did sink one cruiser. So it's definitely a victory. A bit of a non-event. She took 4 torpedoes in the end. That's a reasonable looking heavy cruiser, actually. They've got they have dual purpose 5-inch guns. Interesting. How close was the biter to going down? Well, AI bullshit. You get seaplane tenders, but that's, you don't get kind of logistics side of things so much. Apart from just base capacity, it's all a bit we're looking for. Done behind the scenes, right? We barely got ahead in the VPs there, but it was something. We sunk a liner. That was bad. Sunk a British corvette. That's fine, and another British corvette. And they're starting to see unrest. Okay. And a submarine sinks our corvette. And okay, corvette's going down all over the shop. So that's caused. It's not caused that much tension, to be honest. So if you keep your submarines on unrestricted, there is a risk they sink liners, and you sink liners, neutrals get annoyed, and if neutrals get annoyed enough, they can join the war against you. Switch to prize rules. I'm greedy. I want to keep the pressure on the Brits. I'm going to leave it for a little bit, and I'll probably come to regret that. Okay, so they still got most of their fleet just hiding in Northern Europe. And I'm kind of okay with the way everything is. 2 months till our new CAs are done, in which case I might move. Actually, I don't need to move anything. Okay. I mean, there's doctrine stuff you can do about how you want to change up what shells you use at what ranges and against what ships, which I don't tend to play around with that much, to be honest. And then you can spend money to get your crews to fight better. It's quite expensive. In a minute, I'm only just improving torpedo warfare. You don't get thrown as well. It's true, right? So if we sing another liner, the most likely person to join in is Russia. Immediate impact is not so much, because obviously we're not contesting anywhere with Russia. It would reset the VPs, so we'd lose our 5,000, no, what's that? 7,000 VP advantage. And we would be tussling with an extra 5 battleships, 4 battle cruisers, 13 heavy cruisers. Meh, I don't really want to fight all those extra ships, to be fair. Oh, okay, okay, Advisor 2 who? You've convinced me. Cruiser action. Sure. You have brought a lot more forces. I need to embiggen my fleets here. Oh, I don't like where this is. We're immediately going to... I can't control you. They do have a naval base here. I don't... You can see this is all greyed out, so I don't have any current control. Just to stimulate the fact that obviously as a actual ship naval captain, you wouldn't know when fights were about to start and be able to radically change the direction. Alright, we're going to sail past this guy. And hopefully we can get some torpedoes away. That's a lot of ships. And I think we're going to try and run away. Nope, no one fancied launching torpedoes at that. It's disappointing. How long have we got? 35 minutes. Yeah, let's just get out of here. A long way from home. Don't really want to eat a bunch of torpedoes from airplanes. We're too close to their naval base. Yeah, absolute non-event. Apparently I won. Was I sunk a submarine? Sure. That's a bit of nonsense, but there you go. Happens sometimes. Yeah, almost no VPs. That seems fair. Okay. Army wants more resources to prepare for an offensive that will shift the strategic initiative. Nonsense. Well, Quebec goes down. Ah, we lost a DD. That's annoying. We only sunk 6 merchants. Right, we are getting raided. West Africa, so we need to put some trade protection out there. Probably in the form of our heavy cruiser who's out there. Probably won't be able to catch the... Well, 26, you might catch the odd one. I'm going to put you on trade protection. Chase off enemy surface raiders. Alright, you really haven't got many ships in the Caribbean, so let us move most of our force from the Caribbean up to the west. Grab these. We'll leave a couple of CLs maybe. Why don't we leave our older CLs? And grab a Chuckatuck. No, we're gonna leave older destroyers as well. Okay. Gonna move all those up to the North American East Coast. And then potentially... What have we got around here? We could put some raiders of our own on the go. These guys are fast. They make good raiders. Huntsville. I'm a raider. Raider. That one. Good. We can sink some more merchants that way. Okay, next month we'll get 3 new heavy cruisers out. We can start thinking about CV. British ship in CS. Intercept CS Raider. Okay. These battles are not always that exciting. This is our newest CL. 10 6-inch guns. As long as it's not, if it's another CL, shouldn't be an issue. If it's a CA, then we could have problems. I think it's CL Cirrus class. Okay, you have 4 6-inch guns, 2-inch belt, 6,000 tons. We're heavier. We have more belt. We have more guns. We should, in theory, win this engagement. Cirrus seems to have recognized that and is starting to run. As long as we don't eat any torpedoes or any unlucky hits, fine. We seem to be taking all the hits here. There we go, some hits out on the Cirrus class. Now let's do gunnery and etc., etc. makes an impact. If we chase, we'll have like 3 barrels at him. He will have 1 at us. Okay. I have no problem at stern chase. Okay, we'll go max speed since he seems to be getting away. Is he really faster than us? 29 knots. Oh, okay. I think he's going to get away. Maybe not if he does that. An engine hit would be nice. No. Just us getting hit by the Scissors class at the minute. Nothing serious though. But yeah. I don't know why I keep seeing these switchbacks. If he just ran in a straight line, he would finally get away. He would get away from us. Right, how are we doing? We've lost a couple of turrets temporarily. We still have all 4 of theirs happily going. Seems to have slowed down though. Stop hitting me. Come on, Huntsville. We are trading at the minute. We did launch our torpedoes. Swiftly ran away from it. We might get lucky here. No. That was a good second volley there by the Huntsville. It's impressive. Didn't land on target. You guys have been disappointing. Now we're down to 17 knots, so she should run away from us now. That's all she wrote. Alright. Let's just call that a day. It's going nowhere fast. We were outgunned there. Let's give respect to that British crew. Probably British minor victory. Just through damage done. They inflicted 18 heavy, medium, and 8 light on us. We inflicted 15 medium, so it wasn't that disparate, but look at hit percentage. 2 for us, almost 7 for them. We gave up 70 PP. No big deal. Okay, the information Vickers. Oh, lots of tensions rising from thanks to Japan. 19-inch guns, don't really use those very much. Great Britain is struggling, I like to hear it. The Hi! Amphitrite hit a mine and sunk. Excellent. Okay. So that's thwarting our radar. And then we thwart a British radar. So a good day for merchants. Alright, we're now getting chunks of money in. I think now's probably the time to have a look at designing a CV. Let's just start with an auto design, see what the computer throws at us. What have we got? Now, I don't think we need to have these guns anymore, but I could be wrong on that. Let's just do this, see what it says. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I like to go for DP. Normally, I'd like to go 5-inch. Maybe we'll do that because we'll get it. We will get it eventually. We can always replace them. More importantly, before we look at anything else, how many planes have you got on? 56. Let's see if we get up to say something like 30,000 tons. How many more can I get on here? A lot? A lot is the answer. Okay. Maybe not the 99 or the 100 that you go for. This is already costing me a nice 80 million. We either make a bigger one, or we can afford to build two. Actually, we could probably afford to build two of that. Okay, so we can maybe get to the 99. 3 to 27, I think that's fine. Oil, normal. Yeah, I might even bring it down to say 3-inch belt. Really, you shouldn't be getting hit at all. Ah, here's the problem. 1-inch deck, that's rubbish. That's really rubbish. You need more deck. Yeah. The biggest threat for these guys are going to be dive bombers later, not yet. Hey Nuclear, how's it going? Way too big for current tech. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Alright, so if we scale down our ambition slightly. And yeah, 60-70 planes, probably a lot more affordable. Yeah, no, good shout, Viking. Alright, so see if we come down to, let's say 75. Shrink ourselves down a fair chunk. Well, let's see if we want to make one that's around about 30,000. We'll come down to 70. Got our 4-inch deck. It's good. I'd be tempted to have a little more, but hey ho. Okay, let's give me a second A director, please. I'm almost tempted to bring it down to a 3 rather than 4, but let's hold off on that. I want DP eventually, but we have time for that. Even afford some 4-inch DP, yeah, we could throw them on as secondaries we then take off. Not a bad shout. Any concerns? Ah! Yeah, thanks to who. There's a slight bit I've overlooked. We're limited to 20,000 tons. Good shout. Okay. They don't want us to have deck heavy. I mean, you can get around it by doing flight deck armor, thicken things up. But let's go down the principle of trying not to get hit for now. It only says 60%. I mean, I think we can get away with 70. So ideally, I mean, I like obviously having A on these things, but you want support ship should be running a lot of the AA. We stick on a bunch of these guys. Using that bit better HA factor already before we've even done the 5-inch. Okay, bring it down to legal. 17 tons left. Oh, hang on. No. I do not need torpedoes. So we want to leave, what, 40 for catapults? How much do you cost? A lot. 6 planes to get an even number for plane squadrons. Yeah. Though I don't mind too much, you can mix things up for different roles. So that's an extra, I mean, it's 70 compared to 60, here's an extra, what, 15% planes? That's a good increase in combat power. You just spare weight for deck. Yeah, so we don't really have any spare weight. The secession. It's a bit full on. Right, the cubic glass. For Caribbean CVs. Tentacle is good enough. Just stick on some tertiaries to fill the space for just now. And we can pull these off to add on catapults. I have a 60 planes. I probably have slightly bigger wings. And then rule for 1 inch. Oh, I see what you mean. We went down to say 60. You now have much more survivable aircraft carrier. Okay. Right. Alright, leave it the 1 inch then. Chuck on a bunch of those. We should pull off whatever we need to over here. We've got like 300 tons left, which feels odd. I don't really know what to do with that. Reduce this even further, right? Okay, maybe we just leave it as, because the one thing is that as we advance in plane tech, our planes are going to get heavier, and I don't want when we get catapult tech to be unable to put catapults on it without reducing the number of planes. So, yeah, are you going to let me? You should let me carry this. It's fine. Ammo. Yeah, that's fair. That's probably a lot of where it's going to go. Done. Not spend too long on this. Happy? Happy. Good, really good torpedo protection. Ish deck armor. 4 inches. It's okay actually. It's probably better than any other ship I've got. 60 planes. Okay. Go for it. We should be hopefully able to build 2 of them simultaneously. And that's where we're going to bring this episode to a close. So it is very exciting to have our first custom-built CV. We did, of course, have the Randolphski conversion, which suffered a fairly ignoble fate, being sunk by the British in the last war. And 60 planes is a reasonable for first carrier. One area I probably could have optimized, which I failed to pick up on during the actual recording, was the speed. As I noticed there, we're sitting at 27 knots, which is probably faster than we really need to go. Having brought it down to 26 or even 25 would have freed up a good couple of 100 tons. Could have possibly squeezed out another kind of half a dozen aircraft, which doesn't sound like much, but that would have been an extra kind of 10% of air power on that vessel. And we're not really going to be using this speed very often. But that's the fun of this game, always seeing other little tweaks and improvements you could have made in your designs. As for the war itself, it's going okay. A couple of kind of scrappy events. We're still really looking for something a bit more decisive to push the war firmly in our favour and to generate those kind of victory points at the end that's going to allow us to take some land. As ever, I do hope you have enjoyed this one. Thoughts, comments, etc. down below. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheerio.